Contractor's new Exfilzone mode just got an update along with a huge announcement. So I wanted to quickly show you guys what is new and what the announcement is. First of all, the Steam build is finally out, so you can play on a Steam VR headset. I can jiggle my fingers around and I can, but no one gives a shit about that. What is the big news? They're extending the alpha again, but this time for 3 months. And their plan is to not wipe a single time during this phase. So what originally was supposed to end 4 days ago, they now want to extend for 4 months, no wipes, and with consistent updates along the way. Why they decided to do this, I don't know, but I'm not complaining. I really enjoy this game. Maybe they're doing it in spite of all the Ghost of Tabor drama. But no, I actually don't know the reason behind it, nor do I even care. I'm just happy the game is going to be running for a while. But all right, enough of that. What did they add to the game in this update? The first thing is a fully fledged tutorial to help you learn the game and the basics. They've got a shooting range, which shows you how to do pretty much everything involving guns and ammo loading. They show you how to heal by randomly breaking all of your limbs as you walk through this door. Ah, fucking shit. Dude, that scared me. But yeah, a tutorial is a great thing for them to add, especially this early into the game development. That way, I don't have to make a guide. This update also came with a game-changing feature. You can now lean left and right with your upper body. You can see the legs stay in the similar position while your body is leaning left and right. Like you see me here leaning this shelf. My gun is peeking around the corner, but my body is still mostly in cover. I think the only other VR shooter that has this is Breachers, and Tabor was supposed to get this a long time ago, but it's still not out. A huge bug fix for storing items in your bunker just came out as well. Items no longer fly around when you grab one thing. Before, if you tried to stack mags or anything and you tried to grab one, it would activate the physics on all nearby objects and they would just explode. I brought this up to the devs probably like a week ago, not even, and it's already fixed. So they are definitely passionate about this project and they are listening to community feedback as well. There are some small UI changes like the exfil counter, and also the health, hunger, and thirst UI is no longer constantly on the screen like it was before. This update did unfortunately bring a wipe to the game, so anything you may have collected in the past few weeks is now reset. So while this may be upsetting for some of you, they're not planning on wiping the game again for another 3 or 4 months. And the only reason they did do this is because they had to make some balancing changes and fix a bunch of bugs. And this is just a quick mention I wanted to give. I've been actively following the development of this game. I've been in close touch with some of the devs, and almost every small thing I mildly complained about 4 days ago is already fixed. Almost everything on this list has been fixed in 4 days. You'll notice I complained about a stool, a fucking stool, and that stool is no longer there. I know it may seem so insignificant, but I think this shows that the devs are fully committed to bringing this project to life. And a lot of people are just relying on the belief that Caveman's going to stop supporting this game in like 4 months and it's going to die and everyone's going to go right back to Tabor, which is a pretty shitty and subjective mindset to have, I think. Another thing that was added to the traders, there is now this tab on the right side where instead of selling all your items directly to whatever trader, you can actually give certain items to a specific trader to get up to 4 times more profit than you normally would. So in this example, you can give him 7 lighters, a phone, and 2 sticks of RAM, and he will give you 400% more than you would normally get from selling them. So I think it's a pretty cool feature. I don't know if any other game has this, but it's cool to see them maybe doing some unique stuff. They also added, or I should say revised, this backup supply option in the traders where you can buy a really shitty kit but something to go in with in case you're completely broke. For just 4,000 credits, you can get a backpack, a helmet, a grease gun, and a couple mags. Here's the full list of patch notes. It's quite a long one. I'm going to read the important stuff, such as audio rework, reworked weapon footstep, and Metro audio attenuation. I've yet to test this, but the audio on Metro should be much better now. They've increased the game performance on the Quest 2. Playing as a scav no longer inherits hideout health settings from Contractors mode. Now you don't have to eat, drink, or heal yourself after or before a scav run. It's completely separate. A few hideout changes. Ammo reloading and armor repair are unavailable unless you have your power on. This is a new thing as well. You have to actually have the generator on in order to access this feature. Some small food changes, improved interaction experience. Food now disappears after consumption, which I think it already did. And then faster recovery after consuming food. They adjusted the death sound effects. Merchant UI was improved. Delivery kiosk UI was improved. Added detailed attributes for weapons, ammo, and grenades. I don't know exactly what this entails, but sounds like a good change. Some hideout balancing, including material requirement adjustments, prices, level adjustments. Modified overall player experience progression, adjusted experience required per level. There's some changes in the loot distribution, the shop pricings. Bosses no longer spawn 100% of the time. There were some item unlock changes. Weapon recoil has been completely changed, and also bullets do less damage to armor durability. And then there's all the bug fixes, which you're free to pause and read. But the biggest one is player scavs finally not spawning right next to each other in a raid. Now let's check out the new recoil, because they did say they changed it and made it better. So this is the M4 Agent on full auto. You can see it's a lot less and resembles a little bit more of Tarkov's recoil. I know I always compare the game to Tarkov, but you can see the side by side here. They're a little bit similar. Whereas before it was just kind of random and your bullets just kind of went everywhere. Same with the AKM here. Definitely a lot less recoil. Kind of feels more like Pavlov to me. And I think they just overall kind of toned it down. And then here's the pistols. I think the pistols feel a lot better in my opinion. It could be a placebo effect, but these things are shooting straight as ever, and they feel pretty polished. But that is about it for this update and announcement. Quick message from Lon. He says you might want to be on the live build if you do own the game on Steam, as the alpha build may eventually disappear. So if you own Contractor Showdown already on Steam or Meta, you can just download the update on the live build and you can play this game mode. It's now integrated fully in the game. If you don't own the game, I think you can still play the alpha for free, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Just head to their Discord. I'll link it down below for you guys, and there should be instructions in there, or you can ask the community. They might rip you apart, but it's worth a shot. But I'm really liking the direction that they are going for in this game. They're on top of the frequent updates. They're listening to all of the community's feedback, and they're responding quickly and accordingly. So I think this game's gonna be pretty good. I'm looking forward to it. But that's about it. I'll see you guys later.